Hey guys, welcome back. Give me a quick second, yeah. Let me know if you guys can hear me fine. All right, let's see. Right, okay, so it seems like everything on the sound's working good. And right, so let's jump in H1. Let's see, where's H1? All right, so obviously it looks like we're on a clear downtrend here. So 1, 2, 3, took liquidity, and now we need to see what's happening. So obviously there's liquidity here on these highs, but this is a 1 hour chart. So we've got this fair value gap that's in, obviously in the spot here. Let's see. Let's change this to blue. All right, so that fair value gap there is going to hold price down. All right, so let's jump to the 15 minute. All right, so here you can see on the 15 minute, that's the VWAP right there. So we'll have to see how the market opens. We ran this liquidity. We want to see if we want to bounce here or actually bounce and keep going lower. So that's what I'm going to look for when the market opens here in 2 minutes. So we can just sit and be patient. Then the 1 minute right here. It's equal highs here, guys. Maybe I tapped into it already. So let's see. There's liquidity down here. So keep an eye on that. All right, so that's what I got for now. So let's see how the market opens. Give it 15 minutes, and then we'll plan what we want to do. Alrighty, let's see. We're going to get that push down now. There's the push. Okay, so let's see. Are we going to bounce from here or what? We're going to do. All right, looks like we want to bounce there. Do this. So make sure this is on here. Okay, so we've got Let's see. Why is this not showing there? Let's go back. Guys, you gotta bear with me. Now I'll try change to all these different screens. But now what I've noticed here, this is not showing. Not sure why not. Or is it? Well, there's actually, sorry, it's the screen I'm watching. It's so bloody light. Hey guys, yes, welcome back. We're looking to see what's going to happen here. I want to change this to a darker color, sorry. Let's make it, well, no, that's not going to work. Right, let's see how it's going to be. All right, so quickly on the 1 hour, we've got the fair value gap here. So I want to see if this is us bouncing here to go lower, or is this actually going to slice through to go higher? The current trend is down. As you can see, we made a high, we broke structure, we moved lower, consolidate, move lower into this liquidity areas down here. Now we've got this fair value gap here that's holding price up or down, sorry, and we need to see what's going to happen. What's going to happen here? Is it going to, what's it going to do? And then that's your 15-minute as well. Maybe it creates equal highs here. I don't know. We'll have to see. And back to the 1 minute. This is where we are. Okay, getting close to the view up there, so not going to be in a rush now. Yes. If you look at price actually on the 1 hour, I mean, this is perfect price action, you know, from counting levels. 1 pullback, 2 pullback, 3, and this could, I don't think this is going to bounce up here. I think this is going to do a little bit of a side move here. That's what I think. But let's wait and see. If there's something you guys pick up like the 8 a.m., I know the high, it's an ICT thing, is the liquidity. It's from 7 a.m. to 9. You look at the highs, the highest high in that range, and you normally see liquidity run from the one side to the other. Tracking and trading. Geez, keep your eye on the road, man. You can't trade if you focus on two things. You've got to focus on one thing. Okay, let's see. Right. Look, if there's a that you did a 40-point scalp. Geez, what we're aiming for, there's so much. Let me show you. If we decide to sell off here, there's on a 1 minute, there's equal lows here at this 914, then there's those equal lows, and there's liquidity there, there's a fair value gap here, there's liquidity, and then the list goes on the lower you go. I don't know if there's any news coming out from Trump, but I mean, if we sell off here, I don't know if we will get there. I think this might go in a little bit of a side move here. If you ask me. But yeah, if we bounce here, the first place you're going to target is this low, which is nicely in this fair value gap. So this low for sure is going to be a target. Sorry, what did I say? Reject here, then you target down there. I mean, we already run these. Yeah, you got the 4-hour fair value gap below that we bounce off, and then you got the H1 here. So we're stuck between the two. So we need to see which one's going to give first. Now, what I'm saying is, because we've already dropped three levels down, the third level, I mean, it could go lower, but it could also, there's a higher probability for this to go more like sideways between the two fair value gaps, right? Let's mark this out on the 4-hour quickly. So there's that fair value gap, and that's on the 1 hour as well. There's the fair value gap. So it's bouncing off that, bouncing off this one. So from a, yeah, so you're stuck, and that could turn into a consolidation. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna sit tight here for now. I mean, what price is doing here now, it's closing below the VWAP, the anchored VWAP. So there's a very, very good chance price would go to this low here. Now, so now we took that out, but this low here to see price come down to that level. And what you would do is you would obviously enter here and your stop is there and you target here or lower. I'm not taking this trade because the rule is you got to wait for that first 15 minutes to finish first. So this is just actually setting up earlier, but that's one of those quick trades, which is nice, but I'm not taking it. I'll show you a good trade quickly. Let's see. Boom. Okay, you see we below this VWAP here, we crossed this VWAP and we crossed this danger zone momentum down. So what you would do, and you would enter there, put your stop there and you target the 2R. What is this? 66. There's your 2R trade. Just off that. It happened here as well. I actually took this and you targeted 2R2. I actually got out around just on this consolidation, but this actually went for 3R. And that's just in direction of the trend, not this one that goes up. And those are two good trades actually. Nice. Right, so there goes your 2R trades. And that's all, guys. That's the only trade you would need to make money. I know there's a lot of other things, but I mean, if this was me, so I took my trade for the day. It was this one here on the proper count, and I'm done. I mean, I know this one's set up, but I didn't take it because the first 15 minutes was still in play. I could have, and I actually should have, but I didn't. So I'm up for the day, and that's the important thing, right? But this was actually two nice setups. Well done on those 100 points. All right, so now we're just going to read price and see what. That's not our standard set. No, it's not. So, so I've got to remember, I said before, I don't have one strategy, I've got a few. And then there's obviously this one that I've showed you guys a few times. No, not that one. Gosh, hold on. This one where I'm testing a few things. And remember, yesterday I even said, when we said, we don't like trading off indicators. And I said, look, I don't have a problem with indicators, especially the ones that I understand and I know how it moves. So this indicator that I've put together and I'm using is I trust this thing 100%. So I've got a few strategies on this. I haven't shared it with you guys yet, so but I will. What price is this? That high is what? 364. 364. Let me just do this quickly. Give me 1 second. Um, $64. Mm-hmm. 15-minute sell zone, which is that midpoint right there with the fairly the VWAP as well. Yes. But I'm expecting something sideways here, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we drop and we sell hard. Then that's fine. But I'm gonna just do a little bit of price read here with you guys. Oh, okay. So what I'm doing, guys, obviously you all got your strategy and so forth. And obviously we read price and we go through it every day, which is good. What I'm also doing is I am putting that strategy together with rules, and it's something I will show you guys at some point. And I'm gonna use that strategy on a daily basis to get an entry if it's there. If it's not there, we'll do the normal stuff. But it's something, obviously for the YouTube channel. I know I'm in this niche, blah blah blah, and we call price, which is good. People will come for that, and people find value, using that. But there's also an element that I need to find something that I have that's unique, that more people come for to have a look at it, and to benefit from that. And I need to get that strategy right 100%. Remember when I said we do this challenge, or I do this challenge, and I want to put something together for next year, or maybe this year even, I don't know, to say, all right, let's do a 12-month, I don't know, $10,000 to $1 million. But we use that, I'm going to use that to execute for 12 months. And we're going to build from it to see how far we can go with a prop account. I know FTMO, the max they've got is 400,000 accounts. And so that's not 1 million. And I can't have, the max you can have with them is 400,000. But unfortunately, I need to look at the other prop firms to see which ones I can then copy to get to 1 million. But yeah, just something, that's just a project of mine that I want to do for myself. And then obviously if you guys are interested to watch it, and that'll be good. So the thing is, you can't, not with I know you can copy, so I need to find, because I'm in South Africa, not all the prop firms is licensed to do payouts in South Africa. That's the problem. So there are some that allow it, but they've got some, my biggest issue with these prop accounts are all the different rules. I'm happy to stick to a rule to say I'm only allowed to do X, Y, and Z. But when they come with stupid rules that you can't close your position within 5 minutes and stuff like that, then I just want to walk away. But we're going to do it. You can use for FTMO/U to use 30 trade copier journal like sole manager of all the accounts. So I know FTMO allows it, but I think they've got a limit to 400,000. I want to get $1 million of trading. But this is where I'm at with the idea, and that's what I'm working on. Okay, so this was an entry, but we've already run the low there, so I wouldn't take this entry. But that's definitely something. So I want to show people that it's possible to make $1 million in 12 months. Yes. And I want to show you, there's 2 steps here. And that's why I started with this 10K account. If you can get a 10K account or even a 50K account at a very, very cheap price. Because remember, you only have to do 6% a month to double your account. And in my opinion, and this is not, I know trading is risky and all of that, but it shouldn't be difficult to do 6% a month. I know people will argue with me on this and say there's months that they don't make money, and I understand that. But if you make 6% a month, don't push it, then let it be. But with the 10K account, I want to show people you don't have to spend a lot of money to actually get somewhere in trading. You can start small and use these prop accounts to your benefit. But for you to do that, you got to be disciplined. You got to be rule based, and you got to have a plan. And that's what I want to do. I want to show you guys we can do it. I can do it. If I can do it, I promise you, each one of you guys on this group can do it. Yeah. So that's the plan, guys. If I can start that plan earlier, I would. But I need to complete this this testing on this. Look, I tried this strategy already, so it works. I just need to be sure, because everything that Trump does these days, I'm like in two minds, right? I'm like, what's happening? Because I'll tell you guys, a year and a half ago, I had another strategy that worked very well. In 2 years, I averaged a 86% strike rate at a 3R risk reward. Since Trump has done the tariffs, it's not setting up and it's not playing out. That's nice. 4% a week is awesome. So, sitting on my hands. Yes, wait for A plus, guys. I got a 10K account, and I do the same. I risk between 0.5% and 1%, and I did some stupid trades. You guys saw that. Just give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so I also risk 0.5% to 1%. I made some dumb trades, which cost me about, I think, 2% of the account, which was silly. I know 10% to pass it, but I made it back. I'm still down. I'm down, I think, 1%. So, and I'm not pushing it, so I don't have to qualify that account this week. So we'll be patient with that. Okay, so what I've done, the problem is I've got a 50K account with FTMO. I don't know if you guys saw it. I think it was the beginning of the month or something. So I passed that in 2 days. The problem was I thought it was done. Then I never got the email, and then I send them an email. You can't do more than 50% of the target in 1 day, not in one trade, in 1 day. So your 10R is not going to help me. But anyways, I mean, it's one of those things. I'm happy to cruise along the way I do it. I'm not here to show you guys trading results on 4 days. If I keep trading this account for another 6 months, that's good. I want to show you guys what it looks like. Small bits, 0.5%, 1%, even on a 10K account. Once you get a payout from that 10K account, say we take out $2,500, we take that money, and I'm taking that money and I'm gonna use that to get a bigger account, and we'll start the process. And that's where I'm coming from. If you can get a 10K account for a very good price and you can stick to the rules and all of that, that's your outlay. That's your capital outlay to start a business, because this is what we're doing. This is a business, right? If you're here just for the fun and as a hobby, then I don't think you're going to make money. You'll be high risk. You'll over leverage and all of that. But if you want to make a sustainable business out of this, I believe this is how you do it. So you spend small amount and then your risk is low. And because you say, I don't know, what do you pay for a 10K account? It's like $90. If you qualify that 10K and you take out, say, $3,000, all right, so your $90, you got $3,000 back for it. You buy a 50 or 100K account, you do the same, and you take out 10K. All right, your $90 has gone a long way. And because you're not under financial pressure, that will take the emotional aspect. And, if you stress about trades and all of that, it will make it lighter because you didn't spend your loss. I don't know how you guys feel when you take a trade, or when you spend, because I've seen people spend thousands of bucks on these accounts to try to make it work, and then they lose the accounts and all of that. But if you only spent $90, but you pulled out a lot of money, so you can afford it, and it's not hard, then psychologically it's easier to trade it. And at the same time, while we do this, and we got to set, you guys gonna hate me, but I'm gonna show you the indicators which I showed you, and based on certain behaviors, I'll take a trade. And as soon as you guys see it works consistently, you will get to know it, and you'll feel comfortable, and you start trusting it. Once you trust your system, then it's easy to take trades. And it's easy to take losses as well. Because remember, every time you take a trade, you prepare for that loss. Because you don't know if you got a 70% strike rate. So which means out of 100 trades, 70 will win and 30 will lose. You don't know if 10 of that 30 is going to be in your next 10 trades, right? And if you hit a losing streak of 10 trades, most people give up or change their strategy or over leverage or do something like that. But if you know in the back of your mind, this is just part of the deal, right? And you just need to scale down till the streak is gone, and then you can build it up again. That's all you got to do. I know it sounds simple, and I can tell you guys, I've been there. You take the one loss, you're like, okay, that's fine. The second one's like, give me a break. The third one is like, no, this one looks super A+. Let's double up, and then you wipe the account. But that's what we'll do. Well, that's the plan at least. And that's what I'm going to do. Because if you build your account up where you trade $1 million and you can keep that account for a year, and you make your 6% a month. I mean, if you make $1 million in 12 months, it's going to be easy to, if you lose the account, to just get new accounts. But the key is to just stay humble and focus, to be disciplined. That's it. All right, so let's look at the 15-minute here. Just go to the 15. All right, so we've got equal lows down here at the 913. So maybe we go down there, or maybe we punch around here. So I would have thought, oh, that was 50%. So that's perfect. So price don't have to come deeper in this fair value gap. It just had to, touch the fair value gap above the 50%, and then it can, it will be normal for it to sell lower. Okay, so part of the strategy is you below this VWAP here, you close above, you obviously it works a little bit different because you need to run the highs and then come down close below the VWAP here. But we already ran the low, we close above it and close down. You could take a short there and put your stop above there. Then it all depends on how far can you take it down, but yeah, I said I'm not going to take it because we ran this low already. So but gave another entry here, make lower highs, suggesting lower prices. Could have shorted here, put your stop above there, and that target your TR. Let's see. When did you post it now? Okay, I can see it. Oh, that's a nice trade. Now I've seen it. No, that's a nice trade, yeah. But you should be at $1 million already at this rate. What's stopping you? So we're just out of the macro now. So what will it be? What will it be? So I'm just looking at this. So we went down here. So this could be the bounce to go short. This fair value gap, yeah. But I don't think that's at 50%. There's 50%. So that order block type of block there could send it lower, yeah. So let's see. Yep, I understand. So the strategy, I'm also trading it already, but I get exactly what you're saying. Before I want to put it on here and show you guys, I want to make sure it works 100% as expected. I did see your post. Let's see what that one is. Okay, to short from that level. IC markets. I used to trade on IC markets. So let's see. Remember what I said earlier? Consolidation. No, it's definitely bearish. No doubt. I mean, there's your 1 hour, it's bearish, but what I was saying is normally you get a level 1, that's a safety trade, which is a nice trade, then another one into liquidity, and then you get a sideways move. So it could go up, it could come down, it could reset to go lower, or it could turn around the other way. But for that to turn around, it needs to pass through this level, and this could go a little bit sideways here. That's all I'm saying. Let's see what 15-minute looks like. Yep. Yep, that was a nice trade. This was actually a very nice trade because we knew it was going to run lower. Up there, just waiting to close. That's a good trade. Stop there, came back, and then jump. No, jeez. Yeah, tell me about that one. I mean, I sometimes, even last week when I lost those, I think 2 or 3 trades, I was like, what in the world am I doing? Then I go back later and I look at it, I was like, oh, that was simple. Why did I take the opposite? So yeah, so I always tell people if someone comes in, and I'm not saying you guys, I'm saying if someone brags about how good they are in certain things, but they're not a millionaire yet. So I always say to them, listen, it's all good and well to come up with something. There's a difference in showing me all the trades that happened, and there's a difference to show me when you see them live happening. It's a very distinct difference. So I always say from a strategy perspective, there's 2 steps. 3 steps. One, you got to understand the strategy. Then you go back test and see what it looks like. The ultimate step after that is to go in a live market and forward test it and actually see it set up. And like what I'm trying to say is if I was looking at the market here, I need to be able to tell you guys, all right, so this is now the one leg. I want to see the market run and shift away from it. If the market run and shift away, okay, well, then I know what comes next. Now I want to see price come back into this fair value gap, and that's why. And then I want to see it target lower. If market comes in there, you should take the trade because you predicted every move so far. And that's based on a strategy. And then your stops here, we shouldn't get there because it's a protected high or what, and this is the reason, and that's where you want to see it go. Then it will go there. But if you go sit here and say, oh, this was the manipulation, okay, so we get it back here. Let's see what the market does. Then the market does something else, and then you long it here, then you short it there, then you long it here again. That's you don't know. You just look at price and you find something that looks similar. You need to be able to sit down and say, all right, I'm looking for this level because of that, and I need price to do the following there. And if it does it, you've got no choice. You've got to take the trade. And will it be accurate 100%? Nope. That was a big change in my trading. To be able to say upfront what will happen and why. Like when I said here, this is a trade that's going to go to this low, high, because we're below this, we closed there. The only problem is we haven't completed this range yet. So, and we did go there. But if it was outside of it, yes, I probably would have taken that trade. And that's just a basic rule for me. All right, so we're back at the 50% of the first 15-minute range. And this is what we said yesterday. The action is happening here and then nothing for the rest of the day. Mm-hmm. Come on, are we gonna just bouncing around, or are we gonna get stuck between the two VWAPs? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right, let's see what. I'm just looking at this FTMO account. I see my discipline score is like 76%. It will go higher because it's a new account. Come on. I think I can take this off because you guys can see the minutes and the times in the top now. So I can actually take this. Sorry, I just need to find it again. Oh, it was here. Intervals. Take that off. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like we want to go back up to the VWAP there. Let's see what's going to happen there. I mean, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what price is going to do here. Even if it inverts that gap now, I mean, I wouldn't go and long it. Because remember, we've got a much bigger gap above it. We're at the VWAP. It could inverse back down. Okay. Ta-da-ta-ta. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so now it's stuck between that little gap and the view up there. Let's see what that's going to do. Maybe that's a bounce off the view up to go lower again. Or maybe we break through to go to this higher, the opening range high. The one thing we didn't check today is this. So we obviously huge gap. So we could see price come in here. Let's do this. So 50% is just above the 50% of the fair value gap. So we could go up to that and then come back down. All right, so it's above the VWAP now, so we could see consolidation above there. Oh well. Ah, the action, the slow and low action. Gosh, I don't know what to say, guys. Price is not going anywhere. Slow or fast. I know it's half now. 20 minutes, we go into another macro. Right, hope you guys did some good profits today. For those who did take any trades. I'm not sure if anybody's in the long. I'm not. Definitely not. I mean, if you look at this, price didn't come down yet. Look at this. Price could. Then I'm worried about this bottom leg. Yeah, I'm also done for the day trading because I'm green. Unless something pops up in the PM session. But then, I mean, I could wait for tomorrow and just do the same thing tomorrow again. And that's maybe what I'm going to do. I'll do paper trade tonight or later today. but there's nothing here for me to trade now. NFP tomorrow. Yeah, then I'm not trading. I mean, I'll be here. I mean, I'm saying I won't, but all depends on the opportunity. So we'll do AM tomorrow, but obviously not a PM session. So, and we'll see what NFP got in store for us. Yeah, maybe we get to that 31,000. I mean, if you look at where price is now, I mean, you can say 30,300, it's 900 points. We've seen we've seen Nasdaq do that easily. So maybe NFP sends it to the moon. Maybe it sends it down, or maybe it just sends it nowhere, just sideways. But I'll be hopefully NFP gives us a nice wick, because then we can use that wick as liquidity, and hopefully we can trade to those liquidities tomorrow. Remember, I said at this VWAP, we're either going to bounce, we're going to consolidate. It looks like we're zigzagging there now. How's the weather in Cape Town? Hey, good. Thanks, man. Come on, price, do something for us. It'd be nice if we're in a trade here. Then at least you've got skin in the game. Out. Just windy. It's probably cold there as well. I think I'm going to Cape Town next month. I can tell you one thing. I'm getting cold today. I'm freezing here today. Where I'm sitting here, my feet is so cold. I'm gonna heat myself up after this stream. But yeah, so the cold is really coming in now. But I must think in Cape Town it's pretty miserable with the wind and the weather. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, guys. This is the part of trading that I hate the most, is when nothing's happening. And but yeah. Oh, we had some nice sunshine today, but then it had a little bit of a drizzle midday, and then a little bit windy, but it's cold. It's like chilling. Cape Town is probably the only place in South Africa where you'll have all 4 seasons in one day. So in the UK, is that heat wave gone? I know you guys had some heat the other day or last week or something. Okay. I used to live in Oxford and in Stratford and Watford. So the 3 places I stayed in the UK, in London. I've still got my friends there. So, jeepers, hail. If you got hail in Pretoria, we're going to get snow here. Oh, that's crazy. That makes me think we might get a little bit of snow. Maybe this year, I don't know. I might be coming to the UK, but not to London, to Scotland, Glasgow. Later this year, my kids are doing karate, and they in the Commonwealth is going to be there this year. But I'm still deciding. Golly, 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 golly. So guys, this is the good thing about trading, right? If you get in at market open, you take a trade, you make your, I don't know, make your money in a couple of minutes. You don't have to sit through all of this. You can literally switch off and go on with your life. Then maybe come back in a PM session, see if you missed anything, any opportunities. There's nothing, switch down, come back tomorrow again. I need to start not focusing, but start looking at the London Open again and see what opportunities there is, because that falls pretty nicely with South African time. It's only 1 hour difference, I think. But I haven't touched London for such a long time. If you tell me, you will probably, Cashwell, you'll probably see more opportunities, and I probably will pick the wrong opportunities. It's funny how it works. I sometimes struggle to read London session, but I can read New York. Oh, so I mean, I think the good thing about the trading New York and London pretty much fits in my day. New York fits in my day. The PM session still fits in my day. It's late, but it's still the time that I'm awake anyway. So Asia is a bit out of my reach. I mean, I could trade it if I want, but I'm not that desperate for trading. So I'm happy to do New York works best for me. But I'll start having a look at London now. Yeah, I must say, looking at it now, I mean, we're just watching these candles print. But yeah, I don't see anything specific where I can tell you guys, hey, there's an opportunity here. So, all right. So, yeah, so I mean, you guys in London is like what, 1 hour or something different to us, 1 or 2. Right, trade DAX in London session. FTSE 2. Gosh, I need to. I think I tried FTSE once. I could not. The thing is, I think the thing with me with Nasdaq, I understand what drives Nasdaq. I mean, I do analysis for people on Bitcoin or some stocks and stuff. So people sometimes ask me, what do I think about this? Where do I think market's going? And I'll go do a quick analysis and see. And I must say, on Bitcoin, um, I've been pretty accurate with that, but but I don't trade it. Only time I trade it, guys, is when Trading Views got that leap challenge. I don't know if you guys traded the leap in the leap challenge before. Exactly what we thought, guys. Consolidation sideways. Exactly what we thought. And I'll tell you guys. Okay, so someone registered for the leap challenge twice, never traded it. Okay, so I think that would be nice. I'll keep an eye on it and see when the new next leap challenge starts. Only problem is when they so normally it was the leap challenge and you can trade gold, Nasdaq, crypto, whatever. So it's a mix. What they do now is they limit it. So they say you can trade in the challenge, but you can only trade these 4 instruments. And it's normally stuff that I don't trade, like right. It's very it's not on a regular basis, so it's like crypto stuff. But then they limit you on how much you can trade, and it's normally you can't put a lot on, so you can't go all in to make a lot of money or get bumped out. So I've been trading it every year. Um, I missed the price rounds closely because I always finish top less 1%, 0.5% or something like that. But I always start late with that bloody thing. I always see it 4 days later than the guy's already $50,000 ahead of me. And I'm trying to push my luck on some of these things. But yeah, so when you guys see a leap challenge pop up, I'll also check because they'll send it to me. And I like to trade it because there's rules there as well, and you go on a leaderboard. So then people can see. And it's always interesting to see what other people do. And the guy that's always winning, it's always making like 300% or something. I'm always wondering what the hell is he doing? You know, with that low, he's either scalping like I don't know. I just don't get how people can rocket up so quick. But yeah, one of my to-do lists was to trade in the trading World Cup. That's always wanted to do that to win it or something. But looking at it now, I mean, I would still do it. The problem is the trade cost is extremely high, and I know some people who started it, some of the YouTubers, and then just gave up. Didn't lose their account. They just thought, no, it's not worth it. Especially when you trade small moves, you got to trade nice moves to make it worth your while. And you can't take many trades because you'll lose your account on the trade cost quickly, which is also silly. So if you want to go do that challenge, you must be a swing trader, basically. Can't be a scalper. I'm trying to think who the trader was. I don't know if you guys know Trader Matt. He's also a YouTuber. I think 2 years back he did it. He was up 10% on his trades, but his trade fees had him down 20%. And then he just quit or something like that. Which, I mean, defeats the purpose, right? Because you're creating not a real trading environment. All right, we're going into the macro now in 40 minutes, 40 seconds. And then let's see if this market wants to do something. And if it's still going to, continue like this, then I think I'm gonna end it and see you guys in the PM session, and then hopefully we get something better there. That was the leap challenge. Yes, I did top 1%. I did. The best I did was 0.5, half a percent. But then there's still people ahead of me. And I remember that I still got it. I think I posted it on my YouTube somewhere. But I must say, that time when I traded that, the market was more fluent than now. I might struggle this time. I don't know. Right, macro now. For the next 20 minutes. That's maybe we just consolidate like we do. But anyways. Let's look at my price is not going fast anyway. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Alrighty. I don't know about you guys, but I think maybe we can reconvene at the PM session because price is literally not doing anything right now. So, guys, thanks for hanging me for this period. I'll see you guys a bit later, and then yeah, obviously don't overtrade. Those who truck driving, keep your eyes on the road, and we'll chat a bit later. Take care, guys. Cheers. Bye.